Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for checking out the video. I want to do something a little bit different today instead of just doing another PSA order reveal. I thought it'd be fun to go through and look at some of the past videos I did and see what has sold from them. About 2.5 months ago, I started a small video series. It was 3 videos, and I titled it $1,000 PSA Reveal. And in each video, I did about $20, 20 cards. And I just thought it would be fun to go back now and see which ones of those cards have sold, see how many are left, see how much of a profit I've made so far. And I thought it'd be a good idea for anybody who's thinking about maybe getting into grading cards or flipping cards, I should say, on eBay. And you can see the process, how long it might take to sell some cards. You could be sitting on some cards for a long time before they sell. And I know sometimes it's easy to watch videos on eBay and it's easy to get the impression that all these cards are going to sell as soon as you get them back, which isn't true. So first of all, before I do any of that, I wanted to talk about this Joe Burrow card right here, this Panini Select certified Silver Prism card. It got graded a Gem Mint 10 by PSA. The funny story about this card is that I actually had this card for sale raw on my eBay store, which, by the way, there will be a pinned link down, or a pinned comment down in the comment section with a link to my eBay store. But yeah, this Joe Burrow card was originally for sale on my eBay store as a raw card, and somebody sold it, or sorry, I sold it. Somebody bought it for $50. Great, so I shipped it off. About a day or so after they received it, the buyer messaged me saying, hey, I don't like this card. He sent me a couple pictures of the back saying, oh, there's some print lines on the back that you didn't talk about. You didn't put that in the description of the card. And, I didn't want to argue with the guy. So I just said, okay, just send it back. I'll refund you my money. So that's what happened. He sent it back. I refunded him the money. But, I got the card back and I looked it over and I was like, I don't really know what he's talking about as far as these print lines on the back. I think something a lot of people get confused about is all cards have imperfections on them. There's no such thing as a perfect card. If you look at a card under a magnifying glass for long enough, you're going to find imperfections on every card. And grading companies like PSA, they take that into account when they're grading the cards because they know that every card has imperfections on them. Now, I looked at the pictures that this guy sent me of these lines that he said were in there. Basically, those are normal, I don't know what to call them. They're not printing lines, but they're normal lines for the glossiness of that card. On the back of these select cards, they have like a glossy film on them. And the lines he was talking about are normal. And that's why when I sent this card to PSA, because I kind of did it I sent it to PSA kind of like, yeah, I'm going to show this guy, there's nothing wrong with this card. So I sent it off to PSA and it got a Gem Mint 10 because PSA knows that those lines on the back of the card are normal. So my point is that just because you see something on a card that doesn't necessarily mean it's an imperfection or that there's something wrong with the card. I've looked at enough cards over the years to know that was normal. And unfortunately, when you're selling on eBay or selling anywhere, you're going to run into problems like that where people just don't really know. And they want refunds and things like that. So that's it. That's the end of that story. So yeah, let's get into what I sold out of that $1,000 PSA submission. That if you go, you can watch you probably didn't see them because there's not a lot of views on those videos. I don't have a lot of subscribers or anything. Which, by the way, if you're watching this video, why not subscribe? Give me a thumbs up. Help me out. So, the first card that I sold out of that first submission was the Joe Burrow Rookie Wave Silver Prism. And that sold for $135. And I predicted that would sell for $125. So I got an extra $10 out of that. The second card that sold was the other Joe Burrow Rookie Wave Silver Prism. That one sold for $142. So that was an extra almost $20. Then the next one that sold, the Justin Jefferson rated rookie canvas, that one sold for $40. I predicted that would go for $35, so I got an extra $5 out of that. After that, the Aaron Rodgers Blue Sapphire Platinum, that one sold for $15. I predicted that would sell for $10. That was graded an 8. Next was the Mac Jones Select Silver Prism rookie card. That sold for $26. I predicted it would sell for $30, so came in a little under. The next card that sold was the Patrick Mahomes Mosaic Orange Reactive. That one sold for $40, which is what I predicted it would sell for. The final card that sold from that first submission was the Aaron Rodgers Topps Chrome. That was I believe that was graded an 8 also. And I sold that for $15, and I predicted it would sell for $10, so I got an extra $5 out of that. On to the next video, which was the second submission. The first card that sold from that was the Nick Chubb Rookie Introductions Prism, Silver Prism. Just like this one, this was the other one I got. But yeah, it was one of these, and that sold for $75. I predicted it would sell for $90, so I got a little bit less, but still $75 is good. The next card that sold after that was the Charlie McAvoy Young Guns rookie card. That sold for $150. I predicted it would sell for $160. Got $10 less, that's fine. Then after that, it was the Kobe Bryant Prism Fast Break Fundamentals. That sold for $100, which is what I predicted it would sell for. The next card was the Bowen Byram SP Authentic Blue rookie card. That sold for $20, which is also what I predicted it would sell for. Then another one of the Charlie McAvoy Young Guns rookie cards. That sold for $155. And again, I predicted it would sell for $160, so I got $5 less for that one than predicted. Next, I sold the Alexis Lafreniere SP Authentics Blue rookie, and that sold for $35. I predicted it was going to sell for $20. Then was the LaMelo Ball Instant Impact Green Prism. That sold for $40. I predicted it was going to sell for $35, so got a little bit more for that. Next sold the Kirill Kaprizov SP Authentic Rookie Blue. That sold for $25. I predicted it was going to sell for $20. Right after that, I sold the other Kirill Kaprizov Young Guns rookie card, and that sold for $300, and that's exactly what I predicted it would sell for. And lastly, out of that second video, the second shipment, was the Tim Stützle SP Authentic Blue rookie card. That sold for $50, and I predicted it would sell for $40, so I got an extra $10 off that. And in the third and final video, the third shipment, the first card that sold was the Patrick Mahomes Silver Mosaic Prism. That sold for $50. I predicted it would sell for $40. Then the Odell Beckham Topps Chrome. That sold for $90. I predicted it would sell for $100. That was rated a PSA 10. Right after that, a few days after that, I sold the other Odell Beckham, same card. Odell Beckham, The Catch, the Topps Chrome. That was graded a 9. That one sold for $60. I predicted at $75. Then we sold the Myles Garrett Silver Prism rookie card. That sold for $35. I predicted it would sell for $30. So I got an extra $5 out of that. Very nice. Then the Elias Pettersson OPC Platinum Rainbow. That sold for $110. I predicted it was going to sell for $70. So that was a good bump. And finally, out of that one so far, I sold the Stephon Diggs X-Fractor. That sold for $35. I predicted it was going to sell for $25. So in total, between all three of these, I have made $1,743, which is a lot more than I thought I would have at this point after selling, I think that's 23 cards. Yeah, 23 cards total out of 67 total. I've sold 23 out of 67 cards, and I'm already at more than what I thought I would have. So the $1,743 already pays for the shipping. Or excuse me, not the shipping, the price I paid to get all the cards graded, the $1,000. So right now, I'm in a profit of $743, and I still have approximately 25 more cards from those 3 shipments to sell. So everything's going to be profit from here on out. So that gives you a pretty good idea about, it's been about 2.5 months since I started selling those cards. So, which isn't bad. I'm actually pretty happy with how it's going so far. So that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a little update. see how it works, see what I've sold, things like that. If there's any, give you a little idea of some of the things I still have left. If you see anything you like, check out the pinned comment. There's a link to my eBay store. And thanks for watching.